Ilyasova comes in for Parker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Dudley subbed in for Jared Bayless. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Out front, you have Ilyasova and Henson. Jared Dudley out there with Brandon Knight. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Brooks checked in for McDermott. The Bucks also at the sub. Hodges checked in for Brandon Knight.
Taking a look now at some of the numbers for Joakim Noah. Over the last month, making major contributions. Averaging about 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games, dominating the glass in his trademark fashion.
Yeah, and all the rebounds he's been getting in those games have had a cumulative effect on the opponent. I mean, he'll wear you down physically and mentally with that rebounding work.
Clock at 6. Here's Hodges. Aaron Brooks comes up with the rebound.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Hodges against Brooks. Hodges misses. Chicago leading by 5. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Now, they got a great chance to go ahead and close this game out because their offense is really clicking right now.
Ilyasova can't hit.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Well, it's funny, Clark, some people thought that Joakim Noah was considered a bust when drafted by Chicago.
Very premature assessment of that young man. I tell you, you talk about having to eat crow for those who felt that way. A 2-time NCAA champion, Noah has now rightly become revered as the heartbeat of this scrappy Bulls team, an All-NBA, an All-Star, and also an All-NBA defensive player as well.
And Gibson kicks to Brooks. Wants to get it off to Noah and does. And the foul called on Mr. Moves. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. Bucks substitution. Larry Sanders.
Here's Heinrich. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And take a look at this. Every team loves to have guys like these. Big men who can pass like guards. These are their assist totals on the season. Second, Joakim Noah. And, of course, Pau Gasol.
And these are some of the most complete players in the NBA. They're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing, too.
Yeah, that's the element of their game that puts them in a different category, a special category amongst low post players. I mean, they've got court vision. They see things. They anticipate. And they're much better at that than their peers.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau worked with Clippers coach Doc Rivers in Boston for many years, and they remain close friends, often sharing notes. Rivers said of Thibodeau, "He's the best mind I've ever been around. People keep expecting them to fall, but he holds them together. It's his system, but it's more just his way. He simply doesn't relent, Kevin."
He makes his players believe, Doris. That's something they both share in common. Thank you. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Joakim Noah, one of the great effort players in the NBA. His energy and mobility enable him to make his impact felt all over the court.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And Hodges kicks to Sanders. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Gibson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Heinrich. Kicks to Gibson. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
He's off on the first, so both teams making some changes here. And he sinks the second. Hodges against Brooks. 4 seconds left. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Well, they've only shot 71% as a team for the season, so a lot of improvement necessary.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Bulls out front as they end the 3rd quarter on a 12-4 run. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm.
Substitution.
Let's go. You're
For Mike Dunleavy. And it's Brooks in for Butler. The Bucks also with the sub. Henson's checked in. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Rose is out there with Brooks. And it's Heinrich in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right.
Hodges.
Is right there at the top of the list.
Some changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Dunleavy comes in for Kirk Heinrich. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Aaron Brooks. The Bucks also with the sub. Teams making substitutions here. There's a minute 40 left in the 4th quarter. Bayless off a pick from Hodges. Right wing, trying his luck deep. And again, the Bucks miss.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance an impressive win for the Bulls.
Mark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
Just breaking the spirit of their opponent 3 straight times this year. This win is going to give them a perfect 3-0 record, with only 1 game left to go on the season against the Bucks.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Rose. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
Here is Bayless. Pass to Hodges. Lets it go with a 3. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist.
For 3.
27 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Rose attacking. Heinrich outside. Outside Rose. Heinrich outside. Rose passes to Heinrich.
Defensive foul. Jay Hodges. That's his 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul.
And that one falls for Brooks. Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Brooks. Here's Hodges. Off the mark. And so Chicago takes this one.
Well, pal, congrats.
I don't know about you, but this ain't what I signed up for.
It's 1 loss. What you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna work harder, do whatever it takes to get this team back on track. Nobody expects us to dominate this league or even contend for a title. but we sure better than this. You want to continue to slide? Be my guest. Me? I ain't gonna have it.
I'm with you, bruh. For real. Even if we gotta light some fire up under some people's butts. Hey, let's do it, man. I came from the bottom. Yeah, I ain't about to let my dream die because some lazy punk don't want to work hard. Hey, man, let's go.
That's right. Let's get back at it tomorrow.
Tomorrow, man.
A lovely night here in San Francisco. The San Francisco Bay Area, our venue, the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California, our scene. We've got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California. Live on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan in the booth, as always, with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Well, they know they have their work cut out for them here tonight and during a stretch of games. Here is Bayless. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. A bad turnover differential and free throw differential, both things that have plagued this team.
Shot clock at 6. Sanders passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Knight. The stupendous finish in traffic.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Hodges checked in for Jared Bayless. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Take a look at Thompson, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
I'll tell you what, he's been on quite a roll here of late. Just a pure scoring display. Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.